Hey y'all, I'm back in my car. I got that little bit of shopping done. Well, the things I needed from the store were good. The chicken wings I got for $1.99 a pound, which was wonderful. So I got $22 worth of chicken wings for like $8.88 or some shit. So anyhow, I gotta tell you this. First, let you know I'm back in the car because I'm headed over to Michael's to get that ribbon because I know I'm not gonna want to go hunting for it tomorrow. And Walmart didn't have it. Anyhow, so I go to Publix because they always have JoJo potatoes and nice fried chicken, and you know our Publix you can always count on. So I go over to the deli and I'm looking around, and I ask them about the JoJo potatoes. We don't have any. Yeah, I can see that. Do you have any at all? No, we're out. Okay. So I thought, well, let me go over to the frozen section, and a lot of times they'll have them frozen, and I'll just cook them up for him with his chicken. So they didn't really have them, but they had some really nice potatoes with the skin on it kind of thing, you know. So I thought, well, I'll just fry those up for him. And I'll go pick him out because he wanted a chicken breast, and I thought, well, I'll go pick him out at just a box of chicken, you know, 8 pieces of chicken. I'm looking at these boxes of chicken. First of all, they're $9.99 for 8 pieces of chicken. Second of all, I've seen Blue Jays bigger than these pieces of chicken. You could have put 3 times the amount of chicken in that box. That's how small those pieces were. For $9.99, no. If they would have been decent pieces, I'd have been all over that. But they weren't. So I kept the potatoes and went and paid for them. It was $5 and something for a frozen bag of. Anyhow, and I thought, well, there's a Popeye's chicken over here. I'll just go get him a nice chicken lunch. Three pieces of chicken, very small pieces of chicken I got. An order of fries, a biscuit that was about the size of a $50 that was so hard you could have thrown and hit somebody. I got the tea right here because I was thirsty. Well, it's fucking warm. So 3 pieces of chicken that were almost as bad as what they had at Publix. I probably should have bought Publix chicken and shut my mouth. Order of some kind of fries with seasoning on them. The stupid biscuit and a drink. $15. $15 for a stupid little 3-piece tiny bitty chicken. I don't know, I guess they're not feeding the chickens now. $15. I didn't even get any honey for the biscuit. It didn't even come with coleslaw. It was 3 little pieces of chicken in a little box too. The fries were in a separate container. I guess they want to make you think you're getting a lot of food for that price. I told Chris, I said, that's it. I used to like their food, you know, but an 8-piece of chicken, mind you, there, because that's what I was going to originally get 8 pieces with a couple sides, and he can eat what he wanted now, and then the rest we'll have for dinner. $30 for 8 pieces of chicken and 2 sides. I'm not doing that again. That was a lesson learned. So I'm headed over to, I might go to Hobby Lobby because I think they're closer than Michael's. I love Hobby Lobby. Anyhow, I'm looking for specific pieces of leather ribbon with star-shaped studs on them. For these, I'll show you these chest pieces that I'm doing. And hopefully they have them. If not, I have to go to Michael's. But yeah, wow. The only good thing that came out of the shopping today was, well, I had to go to Walmart to get dry cat food. I didn't have to, but I wanted to get stocked up on it because with this crazy weather, you never know what's going to happen. And, excuse me, and some more coffee creamer. So anyhow, you know, I got what I needed at Walmart, no problem. And they didn't have the ribbon that their website said they had in that store that they would have delivered today. They didn't have it. And Walmart all look like they bent over and somebody kicked them in the butt or something. I don't know. Crabby, you know, and I like to go through the store saying good morning or saying hi, how are you? You know, I got 2 people out of that whole store to smile back and say, hi, how are you? I don't even like to go out anymore. So, I left hubby at home with his dried out chicken. I won't do that again. If he wants fried chicken, I'll make it myself. Anyhow, I'll just go to the store and have spatchcock me a couple chickens and then I'll cut them from there. Because I ain't doing that again. So anyhow, I'm headed over to Michael's. Told hubby, I said, you know, I could say I'm going tomorrow because I like to get out a little bit each day. I said, but if I feel like I did yesterday, I was in my recliner most of the day, sleeping, not feeling good. I said, I may not want to go do it tomorrow. I said, I need something to do with my hands right now, so I want to do those chest pieces. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm up to. I might see something else while I'm out over here and stop. I need some tomatoes. I was going to buy a couple tomatoes when I was at Walmart because I had some beautiful looking tomatoes. I'm glad I didn't because they're the same type that I bought a couple days ago when I was there, and I walked in the house and I was putting a few things away. And I looked at my one tomato and it looked a little wrinkled skin. I picked it up. It went bad and it got all the tomatoes in the basket. So now I don't have any tomatoes. Hooray, hooray. Maybe I'll see a roadside stand or something on, get some farm grown. I don't know. But I need tomatoes because I'm giving hubby a lot of salad things. Last night I made him a salad with marinated London broil that I had cooked, cut up on it. Because the night before we had the London broil and he had a side salad. So last night I just took it and made him a nice big salad with it on. And because it's too hot to be eating heavy right now. It's so warm. I don't even want to eat. You know, I just I took the chicken wing out of the 3-piece that he got and started chewing on it, but it was just so dry. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm back in the car going. Got a headache. You know, I have had a headache for months. It just won't go away. Wow, that semi took that left turn really good. He knows what he's doing. So, yeah, I got that gnawing at me all the time, you know, and it can't be because my blood pressure is elevated because it was just taken yesterday or day before, and it was really low. It was 113 over 60 something, which is okay, you know, because for years it's been like 180, 190 over 90 something, you know. So I guess that new medicine, the Darby or Darbu or whatever it is, blood pressure medicine that he put me on, I guess it's working. So, we're good, you know, we're good. I woke up today, so it's a beautiful day. That's all I got to say. I woke up today. And, carrying on life as usual, and, it's a good day. Looks like it's gonna rain, though. We've had so much rain lately. Everything is saturated. And the poor people in Texas and New Mexico, God. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's worse than anything. And I know some people are going to get pissed off at me when I say this, but that is worse than anything I have ever seen in Florida. And at least with our storms, we get a warning, you know, to get the hell out. Those people were told they might get 4 to 6 inches of rain, and they ended up getting 13 something. The river rose so many feet in a couple hours, and you know, in the night they didn't see it coming. It just breaks my heart, and all those children that were at that campground. I don't know. heart-wrenching. It really is. So, I ain't gonna bitch too much. I woke up today, I'm still here. I like this stretch of road. There's not but 2 cars right here on this 4-lane road. That won't last, though. That won't last at all. It's summer, and moms are out with their kids. And kids are everywhere. Screaming. Walmart. That's why I'm not up much going to Walmart. So I did the pickup on the cat food and the grass seed that I ordered. Because I wanted to get the inside of the store things that I wanted to get in and get out. And of course there was a couple screaming kids, and I don't get it. What's wrong with people nowadays? They don't take their kids out, or they don't go in the bathroom with them and calm them down, or they just let them scream and holler and carry on and throw fits. And my ears can't take that. I hear too well for somebody of my age, I guess. But I'm just not digging that at all. It's weird. You know what? I have lived up here in this part of Florida now 15 going on 16 years. And every time I get out and go somewhere, I notice something different, a house I hadn't noticed before. And I really like it when hubby's driving, because then I really get to look around. It's just amazing, all the things that you don't see. I don't know, I guess you take it for granted or something. Yeah. I don't know, some of these neighborhoods are going to hell in a handbasket in the back. And it's a shame, because they're all beautiful. All of this over in here is all beautiful masonry homes, but a lot of them look like they haven't been lived in years. I don't know. So anyhow, I guess when I go home, I'm going to have to make some biscuits, because hubby said, baby, you got me spoiled with your biscuits. And he took that biscuit and tapped it on his desk. I said, yeah, I know. So I'll make you a couple biscuits. I have no clue what I'm making for dinner. I was thinking chicken wings, and I bought the chicken wings, and then he wanted chicken for lunch, so I guess I'm not making chicken wings for dinner. I have no clue what I'm making. Maybe a grilled cheese sandwich and a bowl of chili or something. I don't know, something simple. My appetite lately has sucked. It has just horribly sucked. And I've gained a couple pounds, because any little thing I do eat, my body's holding on to it, and I don't like that. So I gotta get on the protein kick, and that's just the one thing I don't want anymore, is a lot of meat. Fruits and veggies. I could grab a red or a yellow pepper out of the fridge and eat that and be just as happy with that as a piece of steak. It is what it is, It is what it is. I was going to show you my arms are clearing up, and I know if I do, then I go home and I'm going to get, razor sharp nails down my arm again, so I ain't going to say anything about that. But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm in the parking lot of Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to go in here and see if they have what I want. If not, I'll be headed to Michael's. I'll show you what it is when I get it. It's nothing special. It's just what I want to use it for. Is the thing. And I have my mind set on this. And I have some of the ribbon strap, whatever you want to call it, that I want to use. Ooh, that's too tight. But I don't have enough. I might have enough of the white. I might not. I haven't measured it, gotten that specific with it. But the black, I just have a very, very small piece of the black, so I guess I'll park over here. All right, y'all. I'm parked. I'm out of here. I love you. I'll be back. See you in a bit.